Hello and welcome. This is Deepak Mishra again, and I welcome you all to this channel. This video is since I have not been able to make any good videos since last couple of weeks. I thought let's make a candid video where I could just share some thoughts, some views. This video is particularly for focusing on the private side of residency, like private life of a resident. Most importantly, for female colleagues who during their residency, because the residency is of 6 years duration, so you must plan your private life as well. People get married, people have children. So how is the residency along with your private personal life? How is the residency when you plan to be a parent? How do you so how is the social structure here? So I will just focus on a few sentences or few points on during what happens about with pregnancy. So pregnancy in Germany, basically, for a resident, for a doctor. All right. So about this topic, this is not a very not many people would be interested in this. So people who are not interested in this, people who are young, or 25, 26 years old, for them it does not come in a picture for next 5, 6 years. So yeah, you can skip this video and you can watch something else more interesting. But then people who are in that age group, because many people are in that age group actually, who are at present like around 28, 29 or 27 and planning to come to Germany, or are in Germany already and doing their Fachsprach and preparing for approbation. All they always have this thing that, okay, this is going to take, I'm going to learn the language, I'm going to do Fachsprach, I'm going to wait for the approbation exam. After approbation, I'm going to start residency. That means even after coming to Germany, starting your residency is at least 1 year away, like till you clear your Fachsprach, till you clear approbation exam. So, and after that, 6 years, 5 years, so you're definitely going to be in that age group where you think about that, what is it going to be. So and that's for such candidates, I would like to give you some information about how it is. Yeah, so here in Germany, you have the social structure is there. That is the social, as in the social security system is there. That is very nice about it, because in other countries, you cannot, during a residency, you cannot think about starting a family or getting pregnant, because in those countries, like for example in India, you cannot imagine for a resident to get pregnant or get married, for example. But then there, mostly you finish your residency by the age of 27, 28, so that's not a problem. I mean, you finish your residency, then you can plan your life. That is the way. But here residency is long, and plus when we as foreigners, we'll have to learn the language, clear the exams. It takes a couple of years more. That means instead of thing that is of 6 years, for us it becomes 8 years thing, and 8 years is a long time. So in that way, it is important to know this aspect of life as well. So here what happens is as a doctor, first of all, this is not only for doctors, for all, but I'll tell you about from doctors, because that is more specific, what it happens about, like how it is about doctors. So see, first of all, as soon as you are pregnant, you have to inform the hospital, okay, that you are pregnant, because now as a doctor you work with infectious patients, depending upon your branch, especially, obviously, but most of us work with clinical branches, so in internal medicine, surgery, orthopedics and all. So there you have different kinds of patients. In note of nama, that is an emergency, you see patients who you do not know what kind of patient do they are they, so what kind of diseases do they have. So there it's important that you inform your hospital first, you inform your head of the department. Then if you, after you inform them, then you are not allowed to go near any infectious patient or unknown patient. Like that means your dienst is reduced, so your work is reduced. You are not allowed to work in emergency, you're not allowed to go in operation theater where a radiation will be used, as in the x-ray will be used. So that way your work hours reduce, first of all. In best case for you, what happens is that your Betriebsarzt, that is the doctor in the hospital who is responsible for like checking the Mitarbeiter, the employees of that hospital. You go to that person, that doctor certifies that, okay, you are like, you go to first of all your gynecologist, you get certificate that you are pregnant, and then with that certificate you go to the Betriebsarzt or Ärztin, and Betriebsarzt certifies that, okay, this person is pregnant, not fit to work. Okay, not fit to work. That means now you say that, okay, I'm willing to work, I have a contract with you, I'm willing to work, but the hospital is not allowed to have you work. That means hospital will say, okay, from next week or from tomorrow you don't come to work. However, your salary will be paid in full. Not only your basic salary, if you have been doing deans, that is extra duties, and you have an average of say 20-30% extra, then your salary that you will be receiving during this prohibited site, this is called Beschäftigungsverbot. Beschäftigungsverbot is the prohibition time. That means you are prohibited from work, and during this prohibited time your money that you will get is the average of last 3 months salary. If you have earned like say 3600 average in 3 months, then you will be getting monthly 3600 till 8th month of your pregnancy. Okay, so 6 weeks before the delivery date and 6 weeks after the delivery date, then there is Mutterschutz. Then you get money from the Krankenkasse, that is a health insurance. Okay, and after the health insurance, after 6 weeks after the delivery, you get what is called Elternzeit. Elternzeit is maternity leave basically. So that maternity leave is paid by the government then, and there you get like maximum 1800 euro per month and a minimum 60% of your salary. So most of the, for doctors it comes around like, it comes to 1800 euro per month that you get during your during this maternity leave. This maternity leave, which is called Elternzeit, this Elternzeit in total it can be for 14 months. I mean, you can take Elternzeit for 14 months within 3 years of your time, which 12 months will be paid. This 1800 euro per month you will be paid for 12 months. After that, the time that you take will not be paid, but then your job will be there. That means here in this situation, you can actually take Elternzeit for up till 3 years. You can say that, okay, I'm coming to work after 3 years, after my child is 3 years old. That is also okay. Okay, only that you will be paid only for the first 12 months. After that 2 years you will not be paid, but your job is there. That means you are not jobless. As soon as you feel that I want to go to job, you can go to that job. Okay, so you begin your residency. The time that you spend in Beschäftigungsverbot, that is a prohibition time, the Elternzeit, that duration is obviously not counted in your residency. That means if you have spent like 2 years during these things, that 2 years of your residency is gone. Like you have to repeat, I mean, do properly. The time that you sit is not counted, but financially it is a huge support that I feel is in Germany and some Scandinavian countries. Countries like US and India and all and Australia don't offer these kind of such long duration and such good financial Unterstützung, what you call, like support. So that way, for female colleagues who are planning that, the short information that you can hear, that things are more flexible. Obviously, residency in India, for example, you cannot say that I'm going to work only 5 hours a day or like only 3 days a week. You cannot do that. Here also it's difficult to find such positions, but then things are very flexible. You can say that, okay, after my pregnancy leave is over, maternity leave is over, my child is like say 1 year old, I'm going to join, but then I'm going to join in a small during my Teilzeit arbeiten part-time job, so that nobody can force you that you have to work full-time. Obviously, if you work half-time, then the duration of a residency extends. Obviously, the resident duration of the residency, they count how many hours you have worked, how many days you have worked, and what procedures you have done, that they count. So but then that is a cost that one has to pay for it. That is a choice one has made. So but then here there is no force. They will not say that you must do it like this, you must come like 10 you must work 8 hours a week, 8 hours a day. It's not like that. That's very flexible. That I find very interesting, very nice about Germany. So this was a short piece of information for female colleagues who watch my videos, that there's a huge support system here in Germany, a social security system in Germany. So that is one positive thing. Yeah, apart from this short information, you guys know about the online FSP course that has been launched at present. As of today, like 20th August, we have around 39 participants in that course. Most of the content is not yet there. I'm trying to build more and more content as soon as possible. The time is always short. I'm working at the intensive station at present, ICU, and the hospital I'm working, it's a level 1 trauma center. So the worst of the cases that I have ever imagined and worst of the trauma things, they come here, and then in the intensive, the situation is very like tough. That is why I have not been finding too much time to sit and concentrate on that. But then it's going to come as I have it's I have planned that accordingly. I knew that planned that for 3 months duration. So it is going to be on time. You guys can check out our website and see if you would be interested in that course. That course is not only for Fachsprach but also for Kenntnisprüfung, and this is not basically not only exam preparation course. It's a knowledge course. Any doctor who wants to work in Germany needs to have a particular standard of knowledge, how the German system works, what therapy, what techniques, what is called what. So this is basically entry level information, that first year residency level information knowledge that every resident should have. So do consider that, and yeah, bye bye, have a nice time. If you do not know about me or my company, you can very well check our website www.deminetsinternational.com. On your screen you can see the website. We offer online German classes, we offer guidance services for doctors, nurses, there is a recruitment agency. At present we also have Fachsprach to Kenntnisprüfung intensive course, that's an online course, and several other features. All right, so yeah, and along with that, since now that we are more than 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I would first of all thank you all for liking the videos and being part of the 10 Minutes International, watching my videos regularly. In last 4 years of making these videos, I have reached the now count of 10,000 subscribers, which in itself I feel is, for a niche like as small as medical PG in Germany, it's a good thing. Actually, there are 10,000 people who have subscribed to the channel. All right, so yeah, you can very well join us on this Facebook group, Doctor in Germany. Here we have at present around 4,000 members who engage in conversations, discussions about career in Germany and post-graduation in Germany for doctors. So you can also be part of that. All right, thank you very much.